how do you prove your workers' compensation claim? Obviously, there's more information that's going to be available on this short video, but as a general overview, you as the injured worker are responsible to prove your case. You have the burden of proof. What do you have to prove? You have to prove that you were injured during and in the course of your employment. What does that mean? During your employment is generally during your work hours. Usually that's not something that's contested, but sometimes if it's on the beginning or the tail end, it could be. In the course of your employment means that you're doing duties that are normal duties for you, work-related duties. Sometimes people will contest that you were doing something outside the scope of your employment, and that's where a contest might come in. Those two things really rely on factual evidence. Did you give timely notice of your injury? Are there any witnesses to your injury? Is there any reason for the employer to doubt your accident? Usually those are fact-based objections or fact-based evidence that you'll go forward and put forth to the commissioner if need be. Injured. You suffered an injury during the course of your employment. The injury has to be causally related to your employment. That usually tends to rely on medical evidence. Are the injuries such that one would expect you to suffer based on the injury that you've had or the accident you've had? Is the medical determination based on reasonable medical probability? In other words, the doctor treating you has to kind of believe that you were injured during work and that you did suffer those injuries as you're complaining, and that your symptoms are related to your injuries. And it has to be based on their reasonable medical probability, which basically means, through their training, that they believe that there's it's more than just a guess. It's not just a guess that this happened, or it might not, more than a possibility. It has to be a probability. Other questions that may arise with regards to medical evidence and the causal connection or any prior injuries. If you had prior injuries, the same body part, then the insurance company or the employer might question whether or not, what you're suffering from is really related to the accident that you suffered at work that you're making the claim for, or whether it was due to a prior, maybe a car accident or a slip and fall or a home injury. As well as other accidents. Sometimes people have, maybe they may hurt themselves doing yard work at home that they've complained about in the past. Those types of things is all medical based, and they go into helping you prove your claim. So the medical evidence is going to help you. Make it easy on the decision maker, which in this case is the commissioner, the workers' comp commissioner. The more prepared you are and the more organized you are with your evidence and with your proof, the easier it's going to be for the workers' comp commissioner to decide with you and to say that yes, you've met your burden of proof. Obviously, as an attorneys, we're skilled in doing that. We're used to doing that. We're trained to do that. We make sure that we have everything in order prior to you going to any hearing if you have a contested claim. But as a general overview, it helps even for the claimant to be organized and to be prepared even before they come in to see an attorney. So, document everything. Keep all of your medical records. Keep track of witnesses and medical treatment that you've received, so that if you have an attorney, you can help them prepare for the case, and if you're doing it on your own, then you can at least present what you have to the commissioner and make it easier on him or her to feel that you've met your burden of proof. Kathy Buford,